I'm not proud to admit it, but I've never given much thought to the reality of war. It just seems so far away, like it's happening in another universe, but hearing you talk about it makes it so visceral. And it makes me humble and so grateful to guys like you and Coop for carrying that burden so that idiots like me we can live our lives without ever having to think about it.
Open up, it's Scott Baldwin.
Damn it. What do you want? We gotta talk, and I'm sorry to see you here. Look, that's none of your business. I'll ask you again. What do you want? Well, we need to get something settled. I'm not your father.
Hey, pay attention. Logan really is your son, and this is very difficult for him.
Lulu, he is conning you just like he's trying to con me. Him and Tracy are in on this together.
Tracy hired a PI to check, and it turned out you really fathered a son in Texas, and that son is Logan.
No. So, what's in this for you, huh? What are you getting out of this? Cold cash here? How much is Tracy paying you weasel?
Just get out, now.
I'm here for Lulu, not you, you grifter.
Oh, right. Helping Lulu out of the goodness of your heart? After you framed your own mother for your own crime.
Okay, can you guys just... I know that this is very difficult for you, and you didn't even know that you had a son that existed, so could you please just ease up a little bit?
Well, are you happy with yourself? You actually got Lulu bamboozled into defending you.
Baldwin, drop the act. If you gave a damn about Lulu or her mother, you would not have gotten yourself declared her legal guardian.
Do not bring me or my mother into this. This has nothing to do with that. It's about you and him and your father-son relationship and how you guys need to work on it.
Who is it?
Nikolas Cassadine.
Well, come on in. Join the party.
I'm getting you away from these two immediately. Let's go.
Did Tracy put you up to this?
She's concerned about you, as am I. You shouldn't be.
It was my choice to come here.
Well, it was a poor choice, Lulu, because Logan is linked to organized crime, and Scott took us to court for custody of our mother.
Again, this lizard is not my son.
How can you keep denying it? Don't you have any feelings for your own child?
You know, I would if he was, but he's not. Your brother's right. He's a loser. Stay away from him. And since you're here, you can handle this mess.
Do you hear the way that he talks to Logan? He has every right to be angry with him.
Is he your father?
Scott got my mom pregnant and left town before I was born. My mom sent him some letters, but they got marked return to sender. You know, Baldwin's obviously not very big on the father-son relationship, but at least he's consistent.
You two can work out all that stuff amongst yourselves. We're leaving.
Lulu can leave when she wants.
I'm not talking to you.
Whoa, Nikolas, I really appreciate that you're trying to help, but this is completely my decision.
Well, you're quite popular, aren't you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Mr. Corinthos would like to see you.
As I was saying...
Look, Nikolas, I know that you're doing this because you care, but I have way too many people sticking their noses in my life right now.
And rightfully so. Why are you spending time in Logan Hayes' apartment?
We're friends, okay?
I don't think he thinks you're just friends.
Nikolas, I'm 18. I'm free to make my own decisions. Please don't start policing me around like the quartermaids are trying to do. I'm not going to listen. In fact, I'm probably going to do the opposite of what you want just to prove a point.
You're my sister, and I love you, and I'm just concerned, that's all.
Why is everybody acting like Logan has horns and a forked tail? Because he doesn't. He's a pretty decent guy.
He may or may not be Scott's son. It doesn't matter. He works for Sonny Corinthos, and that's trouble you don't need.
And what do I need? A mom and a dad, they're not available. A way to forget all the bad stuff that's happened this past year, it's not possible. I'm living every single day the best way that I can, and I haven't told any whopping lies this summer, and so far I'm not pregnant and not considering an abortion, so I consider myself ahead of the game.
You're hurt, and that's asking for trouble. Tell Logan.
He's friends with Cooper Barrett, who lives upstairs. Logan hangs out here, and so do I.
And he just struck up a conversation with you?
Yeah, we spoke a few times, and when Scott came in here harassing me about the hearing for Mom's guardianship, he backed me up.
Oh, so you're grateful?
Well, it seemed like at first he was purposefully trying to start a fight with Scott, but then I realized that he was really angry with him for abandoning his mom when she was pregnant.
Oh, I see. So he backed you up because he hates Scott. Well, I hardly think that's a reason to be friends with him.
When I was upset about Jake's kidnapping, he listened to me and he understood and... No, you know what? That's it. That's the end of the story. You know what? You don't need to worry about this.
Listen. My point is that you said so yourself that it's been a difficult year. Mom and Luke are gone. Tracy's locked up in Shady Brook. Dylan left to go pursue his
I'm
dreams.
happy about Dylan.
Well, you used to be in love with him, didn't you?
A year ago. I'm not nursing a broken heart.
What I'm trying to say is that Dylan leaving is just another loss for you. So maybe being with Logan is just a way to distract yourself.
I'm not that desperate.
Look, I'm not questioning your motives. I'm questioning his.
How can you judge Logan? You talked to him for all of 2 minutes.
Tracy told me that he was Scott's son, and even if he is, it doesn't matter. He works for Sonny Corinthos.
So you think he's working some kind of scam?
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable assumption, yes.
Logan didn't tell me that Scott was his father. I was the one who figured it out.
But why is he working for Sonny?
Milo works for Sonny, and he is one of the most kind, trustworthy guys that I know.
I didn't find you at Milo's apartment.
Okay. Really, I get that you're doing the protective older brother thing, and that's great, but please do not make a big deal out of this.
Someone has to look out for you.
I have an entire house of Quartermains thrilled to take on that job. It's given them a great excuse to bicker and fight, but really, you don't need to worry. Logan is not dangerous, and even if he is, I'm just his friend.
Well,
nothing more.
At the risk of sounding like a Quartermain, you're protesting this too much.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but can I speak to you? It's important.
Well, I'm sure he's grateful, but that doesn't mean he won't take advantage.
Oh, let me guess. You're warning me off of Logan, too. Well, take a number because I've already heard it from my brother, my stepmother, and the entire Quartermain family.
Hey, I know Logan more than any of you.
And you're supposed to be his friend, so back off. If
Yep.
I'm going to hang out with him, I'm going to hang out with
Hey,
him.
Logan can be dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Oh, you remember when he beat up Spinelli and forcibly kissed you? All right, when things go wrong, Logan tries to dig his way out of it and ends up making it worse. All right, like that when he manhandled you.
Okay, Logan has done some stupid things, but I've done stupid things
Yeah,
too.
he acted without thinking. He doesn't back off. He just pushes harder and ends up making everything worse.
Okay, you've known Logan longer than I have. If he's that terrible, why are you still friends with him?
I'm just saying it's a pattern, Lulu. All right, he likes you. He wouldn't want to hurt you, but he might. It's just better if you stayed away.
Excuse me, sorry. Can I speak to you again for a moment?
Why not? Everyone else has.
I'll be right back. What's going on?
I need some advice on Lulu. She's been spending time with this guy, Logan Hayes, works for Sonny. Now, she insists that he's a decent guy, but...
Well, if she sees good in him, who are we to tell her she's wrong?
because she could get hurt.